Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today we will review Thangalaan, a Tamil movie starring Vikram in the titular role. Pasupati, Parvati, Malavika, and many others have acted in this movie, directed by Ranjith. Music is by G.V. Prakash Kumar. The plotline of Thangalaan is quite different, unique in fact. The period is British India. Thangalaan lives with his family, farming a small piece of land which is his own, in a village where most of the people have lost their lands to the zamindar and are working as bonded laborers. Thangalaan alone stands out as an independent and self respecting person, a quality which generates enmity and heartburn from the upper caste and the rich. Thangalaan narrates a story about a faraway land across a river where once his ancestor had prospected for gold. However, it is always guarded by Arati, a witch, whose army of men, animals, and snakes, along with her black magic, protects the gold. His great grandfather had defeated Arati to get to the gold, according to Thangalaan. While this was just a legend as per many, people were still scared of witches and black magic, and hence no one would venture out there. So, when an English prospector, Clement, tries to get people to look for gold there, no one is interested. Due to some incidents, Thangalaan loses his land and instead of working as bonded laborer, chooses to risk his life and join Clement in the hunt for gold. Clement promises that he will share the riches with the workers and ensure that they lead a respectable life. In their search for gold, they face many hardships and tests, and Thangalaan shows his courage and mettle and saves Clement many times. Impressed by his bravery, Clement treats him with great respect. When they meet with some success, Clement asks Thangalaan to get more workers so they can start the work to mine the gold. Enthused by the prospect of money and a chance to live a respectable life, Thangalaan motivates his villagers to overcome their fear of black magic and gets them to join him. What happens then? What kind of hardships are faced by these people? Do they manage to overcome the witch and her powers? Does the Englishman keep his word? All these form the rest of the story. The best thing about this movie is the superb acting by Vikram. His is a totally deglamorized getup with unkempt hair and beard, blackened teeth, and dressed mostly in rags. One may think this is over the top drama or an attempt to get some kind of an award. However, the story, the setting, and the background completely justifies all this, and the overall appearance is very realistic. Vikram's acting, dialogue delivery, body language are all top notch and feel so authentic. It is as if he is living the part. The flashback sequence where Vikram acts as Thangalaan's forefather is simply unforgettable. Other than this, the performances of Pasupati and Parvati are very good and worth mentioning. The next striking feature of this movie is a thunderous background score by G.V. Prakash. Even though a bit loud, this rousing music adds so much more to every key scene and it totally gels well with the scene, the location, and the period. And of course, the songs are all foot tapping, and the audience enjoyed it very much. Amazing work indeed. The sets, location, ferocious fights, camera work, and makeup are all world class. Even though some of the VFX are still not very realistic, overall the technical aspects of this movie are very good. This and the accompanying background score makes all the stunt sequences absolutely thrilling and realistic. The story and screenplay are a mixed bag. The problem with the mixing is due to the obsession of Ranjith to bring in his politics in heavy dosage into all his movies. Not everyone pays hard earned money only to have someone else's politics thrust upon them. While political message is not new to Tamil cinema, it has been there since the time of M.R. Radha, MGR, and all the bigwigs of DMK and ADMK are from the cine field. However, they always knew the limits and restricted the messaging to a song here or a dialogue there. At least 20 to 30 minutes, especially in the second half, is spent on the politics of rich versus poor, British versus Indian, caste politics, religious politics, etc. Ranjith unnecessarily ropes in everyone from the Buddha to Ramanuja to the Saiva priests. To sum it up, the first half was superb, especially the backstory narrated by Thangalaan, the way it has been filmed, the acting by Vikram, and the stunts there are the highlight of the whole movie. There was probably 80% story and 20% politics. However, the second half drags with only a quarter or so worth of story. The rest of all is unnecessary political messaging, and the movie suffers because of this. Another negative is that the story is not always cohesive. There are many logical holes, and especially the ending gets a bit confusing and at odds with reality. Most of it again is confusion created by trying to show a group of people as both victims as well as protectors at the same time. I can't elaborate much as it might become a spoiler. So, what is the verdict? Thangalan is a must watch movie, not just for Vikram or Ranjit fans, but even for a general audience. It is a rare movie which is best experienced in theaters. You can watch with your family, however, I would not recommend it for young children due to the mature subject and the extreme violence. You can decide based on your situation. I will give this movie a 7 out of 10 stars. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.